Excited. It's the ACMs. Like, everybody's here in Vegas. You get to see all your friends. You get to see all of, the artists that you only run into at award shows and stuff. And everybody's just really, really laid back and having a lot of fun at the ACMs. So it's good to be here again.
Well, how are you?
She is the most streamed artist globally in 2023. She holds 14 Grammy wins, 40+ American Music Awards, and over 100 Guinness World Record. She is the queen of reinvention, shifting from country to pop to indie folk to synth pop. She is Taylor Swift, and this is how she turned $360 million into a $1.6 billion empire, and also the lessons every creators need to master today. Welcome to Review Daddy, where we decode the mystery behind every trend. And a special shout out to our returning subscribers. You are our VIPs.
How do you know that?
No, I know. It's like you got LASIK surgery. It was just a major surgery.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's rise wasn't just about music. It was about mastering the business game. From re-recording her old albums to selling out stadiums in record time, Taylor has done what few artists in history could achieve. But first of all, when she signed at just 15 years old, Taylor Swift got into the music industry with a record deal that would change her life, but not fully in her favor. Like many young artists, she didn't own her masters, the original recordings of her songs. While she became a global superstar, the rights to her earliest, most defining work were controlled by Big Machine Records. In 2019, her world shook when Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings purchased Big Machine, including Swift's catalog, for roughly $330 million. To Swift, this wasn't just a business transaction, it was deeply personal. She publicly voiced her frustration, accusing Braun of manipulating and blocking her from reclaiming what she felt was rightfully hers. Her music, her legacy, her story. Instead of surrendering, Swift launched one of the boldest comebacks in music business history. She announced she would re-record her first 6 albums, branding them as Taylor's version. The move was both artistic and strategic. Fans rallied behind her, streaming and buying her new versions in massive numbers. This not only restored her creative control, but also created a fresh financial inflow that outshined the originals. What seemed like a loss became the cornerstone of a billion-dollar empire. But how? In May 2025, Taylor Swift pulled off what many are now calling the ultimate power move in music history. After years of fighting for control of her art, she officially bought back her first 6 masters, including her original albums, music videos, cover art, and even unreleased tracks, for a jaw-dropping $360 million. That was almost the exact figure Shamrock Capital had paid back in 2020 when they acquired her catalog from Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings. But this wasn't just a transaction. It was a symbolic victory lap in a war that defined her career. Remember, these were the albums that launched her. Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation. Together, they not only shaped pop culture for over a decade, but also generated billions in revenue. By reclaiming them, Taylor closed the circle. The emotional climax? When the deal was finalized, reports say she broke down and collapsed into the arms of her boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce. For her, it wasn't about money. It was about ownership, legacy, and finally silencing the narrative that she'd been robbed of her art. Taylor Swift wasn't just back, she was in charge. Today, Taylor Swift's empire is now valued at an estimated $1.6 billion, officially crowning her the richest female musician in the world. A fortune she built almost entirely from music and live performances, not side hustles. Her Eras tour shattered industry records, grossing over $2 billion worldwide, making it the highest-grossing tour in history. The accompanying Eras Tour concert film, released in partnership with AMC Theaters, became the most successful concert film ever, raking in an additional $261 million globally. On top of that, the valuation of her re-recorded and original music catalog now sits at around $600 million, reflecting both her business acumen and the loyalty of her fan base. Unlike many entertainers who rely on fashion lines or endorsements, Taylor's wealth flows directly from her music, her art, and her ability to reinvent herself. Proof that her empire is truly self-made.
cry. That's not supposed to be what you're doing.
I try to get this
Okay, I'm
one.
gonna get the other one for you. Okay, here we go.
This one, but what do we do with this now?
I'll eat it. I'll eat it. It's mine.
But it doesn't have a head.
Honey, it's fine. I don't need a head.
Okay,
good.
I'm fine,
Come on.
fine.
Don't. You don't want to cry. That's not what you want to do.
Sometimes it doesn't go your way.
You don't fall asleep eating a banana, okay?
I'm not asleep. My mind is alive.
So in all of these, here's the takeaway for creators. Number 1, ownership is power. When you own your art, your brand, and your catalog, you control the narrative and the wealth that comes with it. Music, film, or content, whatever outlives you should feed your legacy, not someone else's pockets. 2, Taylor Swift's journey proves that pivoting with strategy can reverse the systemic disadvantages. Her re-recordings weren't just nostalgic projects, they were billion-dollar moves that flipped the script on industry power plays. It's proof that creators don't have to settle for scraps. They can reclaim everything. And finally, when you combine brand with autonomy, you move from being just an artist to building an empire that thrives beyond artistry. That's how $360 million became $1.6 billion. This was Review Daddy, where we decode the mystery behind every trend. And remember, just like ownership secures your legacy, NORDVPN secures your digital world. Stay creative, stay safe, and watch the next video now.